Hello, we've got more news for you today, including free Yamaha Genos premium packs, a new registration giveaway for your Genos, we go low tech with one of our customers, David goes indoor camping, and there's much more too. Now, Yamaha are offering for Genos owners a free premium pack download from their website. Now, if you don't know what a premium pack is, basically it's a new set of voices, styles and registrations that will be in addition to the ones that are already on your keyboard. You can get hold of it by going to Yamaha's website and downloading it. There's one of 7 to choose from at the minute. It's a really nice gesture of Yamaha. And you can download them, put them onto your Genos, and you'll have loads of new voices, styles and registrations for it. You do have to register your keyboard online to do it, and you have to use the download manager program. It's all explained on their website, so go over and have a look at it. We'll put a link in the description of this video, but it's a really nice way to just add some things that would normally cost you about £150 onto your Genos. Now, we are rather spoiled here in the shop, getting to play with all the latest technology and all the best new keyboards on the market, and as musicians occasionally we are inspired to make our own sets of registrations for particular pieces of music, and that's exactly what I did with the Genos earlier on this week. Now, some of you might remember a number of years ago I made a special registration for Tyros 5 for Largo in the New World Symphony by Dvorak, or the Hovis theme tune music, however you like to remember it. Now, I wanted to do an updated version for the Genos because there's new voices on there, in particular the flugelhorn, which is just wonderful to listen to, and I've made a new special registration for that song on the Genos. If you'd like a copy of it, we're going to give it away for free, so all you have to do is send us an email saying you'd like it to the email address that's on the screen now. We can email it to you immediately, put it on your own Genos, it'll work just in the same way. But come and have a listen to it. This is Largo in the New World Symphony by Dvorak. So there we go, that flugelhorn sound at the beginning is really, really lovely and ideal for that piece of music. Remember, if you'd like a copy of this, we'll send it to you for free. Just send us an email at the email address at the bottom of the screen. We'll send you a file over, put it on your own Genos. It'll be set up in exactly the same way as I've got my one set up here. Totally free, just send us a message saying you like it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Tyros players, some news that might interest you. We are going to release a new DVD full of tips and tricks. We have released 4 of them already, and it's about 4.5 hours worth of DVDs that you can currently buy on our website. but we're going to release a new one. We've compiled some new videos containing tutorial lessons, tips and tricks, highlights of our Tyros club show as well. It's not released yet, it's going to be coming out soon, so watch out for news of that. For those of you that like to have a hard copy and watch a DVD rather than watch online, there's a new one coming out, so stay tuned for more news with that one. We had our biggest ever turnout for a Tyros/Genos club here in the shop earlier this week. Ian House from Yamaha came along and it was an enormous turnout. In fact, it was just standing room only by the end of the show. We're going to have to buy some more chairs, clearly. You can see the pictures here. Thank you to everybody that comes along to support us. It's a really nice group, very friendly atmosphere. And by the way, if you're watching this and think you'd like to get involved, it is free to come to. Just ring us up, let us know. We do one session a month. Next one for your diaries, by the way, is the 15th of March, Thursday 15th of March, 11 o'clock here in the shop. Hopefully see you there. Just give us a ring, send us an email, let us know you're coming. Now, in amongst all of this modern technology that we have here in the store, we occasionally find ourselves in possession of something not so high tech, and recently it's been the case that we've got a Gabonelli accordion in the store, and by sheer coincidence we had a visit from one of our regular customers who I happen to know can play a mean accordion. His name is Tom, and I couldn't resist bringing it down from our stockroom and giving it to him to take it through its paces and give us a tune. So here he is. That wasn't bad, was it? Tom also plays the Genos pretty well too, and he used to play Tyros, and being blind, when he changed over from Tyros to Genos, he was a little bit concerned that he might not be able to find his way around because of course everything is touch screen. But in the spirit of using low-tech things, we found quite a novel solution was to put bits of blue tack around the screen to allow him to sort of feel his way around and press the buttons in the right places, and it's worked really well. And he does play a mean Genos as well. Here's a little bit of him playing. That wasn't bad, was it? Interestingly, Yamaha do have a bit of software for their Clavinovas called Voice Assist, where you press something on the screen and it'll tell you what you've just pressed. It'll speak it through the speakers, which is really handy for blind or partially sighted users. It's not out on Genos just yet, unfortunately, but we're hoping it won't be too long until they release it for Genos. Now, if you have a Genos and you like to travel around with it, taking it to performances or wherever you might go, you'll be pleased to know that we now have a really good selection of carrying cases and hard flight cases as well. Let's go over to David, who seems pretty impressed with how spacious they are.
I'm here to tell you about the new Genos gig bags. As you can see, they're quite spacious. Now then, this is the range we've got to offer you. They're all suitable for Genos. They all have different benefits. If I start off with the lowest priced one, which is actually the one that is the most comfy to sleep in, this one comes with a free cover just to lay over the keyboard to protect it while it's in the gig bag. Inside you've got some straps to hold the keyboard in place. You've got a handle on one end here, and another handle on the end here. And the rock sacks we've been doing for some years now. They're very durable and they look after your keyboard very well. This one is £89 and that includes carriage to your home. Okay, you get a couple of straps here as well, so you can lift it around and you could even put it over your shoulder. Carries a pretty good keyboard bag. This is for Genos and this is £89. Now for another £10 the Gator case is quite a nice, a bit more rigid on the corners case. If you open this one up, let me just have a look inside. We've got a big pocket on the front here. It's a double pocket, the first part of it. Big storage area. It's not quite enough for your music rest, but it is quite a large place for your music. And there's another side pocket on here too we can go into, and some extra bits. So this is the Gator case. I think it's a little bit smarter to look at. And again, there's these big straps to keep your keyboard in place and some big padding look to protect it while it's in the case too. So the Gator case is £99 and again you've got two carrying handles, but these are quite rigid. They've got like a tube inside them that make them very easy to carry it. This is the Yamaha case. Yamaha have made this specifically for Genos, a little bit like they did for the Tyros system. Now on here you've got loads of storage. The idea is that it has wheels on the back, so we can use these wheels to transport your keyboard without having to carry it everywhere. And the wheels literally work that you can wheel it around like a trolley very, very easily. So even with the weight of the keyboard, it's very easy to move around. Now the pockets, we've got double pockets on both sides. There's a front area which we can put in pencils and pens and memory sticks and everything. And then we have another part to the case here with more storage, zip compartment, more storage in there. So they're quite neat, very good for your bits. And then the same on this side, we've got the same place for pens and storage, exactly the same. Now inside this one, you do get a piece to protect your music rest, which as we know is quite a delicate plastic music rest on a Genos. So if we open this one up, we've got this little sock and the music rest can go into here and velcro into place. And then this works for your music rest to be kept protected. Now whether you keep it in the case or whether you keep it out of the case, up to you. I think it could go in the case quite happily. It's a very padded case, lots of protection, and there's a shoulder strap on this one too, so if you wanted to you could easily put it over your shoulder and adjust it. And nicely finished off in the red piping, and it's carrying handles to carry it normally, and another one if you're dragging it along. So this is very good. This is £249, but that's the proper Yamaha made one. Very, very padded, very durable, and quite smart as well. The last case we do is a flight case. Now this is it's like a tank, built like a tank to protect your keyboard. It does make the keyboard a lot heavier to carry it around. It's got some kilos of weight in there as well to be able to carry around, but it will protect it. It's got protective corners, aluminium edges all the way around. If we open this one up, it's very protective. If you open this one up, you can see it's all neat inside, just squared off, but loads of protection. And the thing to bear in mind with this is if you catch it on your car door as you put it inside, you might damage your car, but you definitely won't damage your keyboard. So this is £249, the same price as the Yamaha one, but very, very safe for your keyboard. So essentially all these have different prices and they all suit different people. For people who are going and chucking the keyboard in the back of a van, this is the one to go for. The people who want to wheel it into a gig or take it somewhere, the wheels do make it much easier. The other two do their job very well. What you have to remember is paying £4,500 for a keyboard, you want it to be protected, and a good case is the safe way to do that. I hope you found that useful.
Now I'm hoping that David has managed to wriggle his way out of that gig bag once again, because he's got some news about a very special Lowry organ offer. Let's go back over to David.
Hello, do you fancy a change? We've got some remarkable deals on Lowry organs at the moment and a very large selection to choose from. So on one of our main Lowry organs we have in stock at the moment, the Lowry Sensation SE or the Sensation, will give you £1,000 minimum for whatever part exchange you have. And if you're looking at one of the higher models, the Prestige or the Symphony will give you a minimum of £2,000. So whatever instrument you're playing will guarantee to give you that in part exchange for your instrument. Okay, let's have a look at these organs. We're offering this minimum part exchange for you. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the Sensation, the Lowry Sensation. It's a touch screen, very easy to pick up registrations. It gives you styles to choose from, and it even gives you a list of songs, and we can go into a list of songs and scroll through and choose them. We've got a light on the music rest. We can press this button and a light comes on to make it really clear to see our music. We've also got another one to let you see the notes much clearer on the keys, so we can turn that on and off. Loads of presets. There's 1987 presets just to make it easy to use. We've got different categories of instruments. We've got solo instruments, we've got orchestral instruments, strings and organ sounds. And what we can do with these presets is get an instant setting to make it very easy to use. A lot of people are scared to touch buttons, and the presets make it very easy because we can just look straight into a particular sound we want to make and press a button and it's all done for us. So this is a really good instrument to consider for lots of ease of use, lots of choices of sounds and songs to find. And there's even a roll top cover. It comes down. And if you can't see the music very well, we can even bring the music rest forward, look. And there's a little closer music rest for you to use if your eyesight doesn't allow you to see clearly further back. Really nice instrument. This is the Lowry Sensation SE. Now this is going to give you a better overall sound. It's got more presets. 1987 on the Sensation. This gives you 2,450. But we're still getting the same kind of things you're familiar with from the last one. We've got the ease of the keys, the light for our music, the extra pull-out music rest to make it closer for you. But a really nice instrument. And the other benefit of this one is you've got a USB port down here. So all of our files we want to load into it or save of our own registrations or songs that we've recorded can be saved onto this USB port rather than a floppy disk drive. And the other thing that's quite nice is along here you've got this touch bar. So when we're using the fill-ins on the rhythm section, we can just touch this and the fill-in will come in without us trying to fumble and find the right button. So the touch bar gives us a fill-in on our rhythm section. This is the Sensation SE, a really lovely instrument. And remember, this has got a minimum of £1,000 for your old part exchange, whatever it might be. This is a beautiful instrument. This is the Lowry Prestige. Now there's lots of extra little whistles and bells to make it a lot more exciting to play. We have a really well lit up instrument. We've got the music rest light, but we get a light now on the actual pull out part. So if we wanted to play music closer to us, we've still got the light to light up our music really well. There's a few extra things. We've got a lovely arpeggio here. This is the harp arpeggio virtuoso effect we can bring in. We've also got some little sound effects. We can have a snare roll and a round of applause. So some really fun stuff, but great to use. Really exciting. A little drawer here for our memory stick to go into. Just comes out here, look. 2 touch bars on this one, so a bit more control over the things we want to bring in extra. And loads and loads of presets. This one's got 5,799 different presets that give us sounds or registrations for songs or variations. So it makes it very easy to set up with lots of really good settings. You haven't got to be too worried about making your own up if you don't want to, because the Lowry guys have made some really good ones for us. Really nice cabinet, this one. Really nice finish. The Prestige is a lovely instrument. Don't forget, £2,000 minimum part exchange if you wanted to change for one of these. Oh, and it's got a really lovely bench as well, look, the nice leather bench. And here we have the Lowry Symphony. This is a much more up-to-date instrument. It's got the silver panels rather than the wood finish. It's got a lot of the features of the Prestige, but we have even more. We have some extra styles which include pianist and guitar styles. We've got these extra ones. There's another button and a lot more extra styles. We've got a much larger touch screen here, so much clearer to see where we are, as well as these Genius sound screen here, and another one over here in the style section to explain what you've selected and the kind of sounds that you're going to get. Again, a lovely bench. This bench is actually adjustable. We can bring the height up and down, and we've got a nice lid that's built into it there to keep all your music in. but a very smart instrument, and we can even record our own performances and save them onto a CD. There's a CD burner down here, and that allows us to keep a performance we've made and save it and share it with our friends on a CD. So lots of amazing features, 7,500 preset settings that we can use to make it very easy to set up. All these special sound effects but still built into it, the arpeggiator all built into it, more screens, much bigger cabinet, lovely bench with storage, and a really fantastic offer that you can get 2,000 back for your old part exchange. So give us a call and we'll let you know exactly what you'll be paying to change to something like this wonderful Lowry Symphony. And if you currently own a Yamaha Clavinova, we have an even better deal for you. If you want to part exchange your CVP piano for one of these Lowrys, we've got a grid that you'll be able to see in a moment, and that will give you some fantastic offers. A couple of examples: if you've got a Clavinova CVP 609 and you want to upgrade for the Yamaha Prestige, then at the moment on our grid, 609 for a Prestige would cost you 6,299 to change. If you wanted to change a 609 for the Lowry Premier, we can totally do a straight swap. So have a look at the grid, find your instrument on there, and if it's not on there, give us a call and we can work out a really good price for you too. And of course all these Lowrys include a 12-month guarantee. They've been thoroughly checked over by us. They include a bench, they include a handbook, and of course with all our organs we give free delivery. That's all for this time. If there's something you want more details about, give me a call, send me an email, or call one of the team. We'll have a chat with you about it and give you more information, and we'll be back soon.
And finally, just a couple of reminders for you. Our Tyros 5 special offer is still going on, so if you've got an earlier model of Tyros or any other keyboard or organ for that matter, and you fancied a Tyros 5, there's never been a better time or a cheaper time to get hold of a good condition Tyros 5. Have a look at our website for details on that one. And also our paper newsletter has just been issued. We send them out periodically, usually every 2 or 3 months. They come through the post, they're totally free, and they have all of our used stock on them. If you're not getting these and you'd like to, just give us a ring or send us an email and we'll put you on the mailing list. It's totally free and you might find them helpful. But that's all for now. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.